Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Abba256. If you are new to see this face and if you are a returning subscriber, mashallah, thank you for always coming back to support my channel. So today's video I'm gonna share with you things that you shouldn't do as a housemaid in your other boss house. So if you're a housemaid, I hope it will help you so much to avoid troubles or to avoid problems. First of all, I would say don't ever beat their kids. You know, these kids, they are treated like princesses. So if you slap one, you will end up in jail or going back. So don't ever try to beat or to discipline. Even if you that baby is pooping on the plate, you just leave her or him to poop on the plate until their parents come and see person or to tell them that don't do this. Their mothers or fathers will come saying that you're harassing their baby. So don't ever discipline or beat someone's kid, like Arab kids, if you don't want problems. So leave. Even if they spit on you or slap you, just ignore it and let it pass. But if you want to slap them back, you will face troubles in that house. So secondly, I would say dressing code. If they buy for you a uniform, they are the one who bought for you. Don't ever try to fit that uniform, because the moment you fit that uniform, your boss will understand, and at the end of time he will say that you are making this uniform to making it small to seduce my husband. So even if the uniform is big and it's big like this, you just wear it the way it is, or you just keep it, and when he asks or she asks, and tell them that the uniform is too big. You know, these people are very funny. You may be wearing size small, and for them they bring for you extra large and for them they don't have any problem with it. They just buy because they don't want to see your figure or your body. So you just dress it as it is or keep it if you don't want it. When they ask you, you will tell them this and this. So other than fitting it, making it tight, you will end up in problems. Every time they are choosing you are seducing my husband or my boy. So you better leave it like that. Even if you are not putting a uniform, or let's say you are going outside, don't put on a tight thing, because this will cause a problem also. Maybe you say, I'm done with work, let me just put on my trouser and crop top, and you start moving around. Maybe you have seen someone, like one of the family member moving in that house, putting on tight clothes. Sometimes they move in the house while naked. So if you say like let me do the way they do it, you will end up in problems. So avoid tight thing that shows up your body. Another thing I would say, if you're a housemaid and the house where you're working, like for me here, it's okay for me. I can talk to my boss because he's the only person I live, me and him. So I can talk to him, but not every time. I can spend a whole week without talking to him, by the way, or greeting him. So if you are in the house where there is mama, baba, and kids, avoid talking to baba. Or there are grown-up boys, avoid talking to them, because if a mother, like your mama, finds out that you are talking, like you're talking with her husband and the kids, the boys, the grown-up boys, you will create problems for them, for yourself. So you better avoid talking to them. And sometimes you just ignore them. You know, these people, they can come in the kitchen where you are working, like you are cleaning, and they start talking to you. But if you're wise enough, you just ignore them. Maybe when they find you in the kitchen doing something, you just get out and look for other thing to do outside. But if you say like, let me stay in the kitchen, they want to talk to me, it will be a problem for you if mama finds out that you are talking to them, and she will come asking you, what were you talking with my husband or my sons? How are you gonna answer that? So avoid talking to these people. Another thing I would say, if you are safe, you know you have long arm, you better stay to your country. You know, they think they have a lot of money, and sometimes you just find here, like you are entering in the kitchen, you find there they drop some money, or you are cleaning in the sofa, you find their money hidden there. So if you are safe, you better stay in your country, because the moment they find out that you have stolen the money, even if they don't, like, they may keep it today, at the end of, like, after 3 months or at the end of month, they come looking for that money. So if they didn't find it where it was, they will start accusing you. Where is the money? Where is the money? Even if you are the one, even if you are not the one who picked it from there, but when they don't see it, that money or jewelries, some of them, they have jewelries in the house, you may end up in the prison, or they may cut your arm. You know, these people's laws. So if you are safe, stay back. I think these things I have talked it a lot of times. So if you're a housemaid, avoid being on the phone. Like, every time you are on the phone, and where you are sitting, there is camera. So every time they find you, like, anytime they check in the camera and see you are on the phone, every time they will complain about you, like calling to your office, the housemaid you gave me, like, is doing this every time, is on the phone, and she's not doing the work that she's supposed to do. So every time, avoid being on the phone. If you want to be on the phone, maybe use it after work in your room, and don't show them that you always go to your, like, every time you want to go to your rooms to be on the phone. No, that's a problem. So avoid being on the phone. And you know, when they see you on the phone, even if you are done with your work, they will just come complaining, making noise for you, and those noise, you know, they are not good. Every time they are complaining. So avoid being on the phone 24/7. That they don't like, lying to them. If you know you have done something wrong, tell them. I remember one day, like, I had just came here, like I've spent like 2 weeks. So my boss handed me, like, gave me a perfume to hold it. So for me, I wanted to get the scent, like, I sprayed here on my arm, and I started saying, like, checking the scent of the perfume. And after few minutes, my boss called me and asked did you spray perfume on yourself? I told him no. You put perfume on yourself? I said, yeah, I just wanted to smell the scent of perfume. And said, why did you lie to me? Remember, 2 weeks here. So he's there, why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me? If you do something and I ask you, tell me genuinely. Tell me, because I'm not going to kill you. Guys, avoid lying. It will cause a problem. And sometimes the more you lie, the more they lose trust in you. So you tell them the truth. Another thing I would say, avoid taking videos. I mean, pictures of them. You know, these people, sometimes they move naked, move like the way they want in their house. But for you, because you want views on TikTok, and start taking videos of them, taking pictures of them, this is very dangerous. By the way, this is very dangerous compared to other things. Taking videos and pictures and share them on the social media, it's very dangerous. So if you're a housemaid in the house and you know you are doing this, avoid it, because it will find out TikTok that I want to take videos and I upload them and I get more likes. So you will end up in the prison, or even not deporting, you will end up in the prison serving for many years. So avoid that thing. Another thing I would say, avoid talking to them about your personal issue. Keep your personal matters for yourself, not talk to them So the more you talk to them your personal matters, the more they will despise you, the more they will talk behind your back. So if you have like you are divorced, or maybe you are at home, you at your home country, there is a problem, and you come running and you talk to your boss this and this, at home there is this and this, every time they will be despising you. You know, these people are the one who can go to groups. Let's say you are going to visit for a friend of the family or family member, you start becoming their topics. They start discussing about you, and everyone will come and look at you and despise. So keep your personal issues for yourself, not to these people. Don't complain too much, guys. Don't complain too much. I know these people are not 100% right, but every time you are complaining, they'll be exhausted also. And the time you finish your contract, maybe you want to continue working, they will say no, we won't allow you to work for us any longer, so you better pack your things and leave. So don't complain. If you want to say, like, if you want to continue working for them, avoid complaining about them every time. So last but not least, I'll say avoid sleeping too much. Yeah, because the time let's say they told you to work, like to start your work at 9 a.m. and for you wake up at 10, and you know the moment you say let me sleep longer, and your boss is already up and he's sitting in the sitting room waiting for you to clean, and you are nowhere to be seen. So avoid sleeping too much. Wake up to the time they told you at first to wake up. And if you are done with your work, maybe your boss is also sleeping, you can go back and sleep. But for you, you say they told you to wake up at 9 and at 11 you are waking up. So where are you going to work? Where are you going to work? So keep your time. The last, I would say, don't take anything without their permission. There is a good handbag in the trash, zbala, and they want to throw it outside. Before taking out from the trash, ask them that, should I take this one because it looks good and it's nice? Should I take it? And if she says or he says yes, you take it. But if she refuses to say yes, you just leave it. Take it to trash. Because the moment you pick that thing from the trash, and after a certain period of time, you know these people are the type of people who can come to your room and start checking every time without. So when they find that bag to your room, they will say that you are stealing it. Even if they know that they are the one who put it in the trash to be taken outside, to be thrown outside, they will say that you stole that bag. So avoid taking anything without their permission. Make noise when they are sleeping. Like you woke up early, you want to clean, and we use vacuum to sweep the rooms. So you start making noise. Baba will come out and say, what's wrong with you? And start saying that you are not disciplined. So don't make noise. If they are sleeping, you just leave them and sleep, and after they wake up, you go and clean that room. Thank you for watching. That's the end of today's video. So if you're a housemate, I hope you have learned something from this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. And don't forget to hit the subscription box, like, comment, share. See you in the next video. Bye bye.